What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with my NXT TakeOver New Orleans predictions. And yeah, I haven't done a wrestling video on this channel yet, but this is my first. And I'm not going to do Raw reviews or nothing like that, but I do intend on bringing more wrestling predictions at very least. Maybe I'll talk about certain things here and there that go on in the wrestling world. Not just WWE, but Ring of Honor, New Japan, all that other stuff. But yeah, let's get into these predictions. So the first match on the card that I'm going to talk about is the unsanctioned match between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. If Gargano wins, he's reinstated into NXT, and if Ciampa wins, Gargano's banned from NXT forever. And I think Ciampa's going to win. I think Gargano's going to be heading to the main roster, or at very least 205 Live after Mania weekend. So I just think Ciampa's gonna be like the main heel we'll talk about Almas later, but I think he's gonna be built up to be like the main heel on NXT for a while until he moves up. Maybe he'll move up just to mess with Gargano. I don't really know, but I think Ciampa wins this match, and Gargano is gonna be banned from NXT forever as he moves to the main roster. So the next match on the list, the ladder match for the inaugural NXT North American Championship between Adam Cole, EC3, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream. And I think Velveteen Dream's going to win this match. I think you could make an argument for Adam Cole or for EC3, one of those guys. Like even maybe Ricochet wins it. But I just think Velveteen Dream has enough of a following, has enough like backup from fans, from like the higher ups and all that, to win this match and be the first North American champion. And I don't think Cole's gonna win it, but we'll get to the NXT Tag Team and Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy thing in just a moment. I don't think EC3 or Ricochet win it just because they just came into the company, although you could make an argument for either one of those guys. And Killian Dane, I don't think is going to win because I think Sanity is going to move up to the main roster after Mania as well. And Velveteen Dream, I think it would be too soon to move him up. And like he's like the hottest guy out of all these guys, although people seem to like Lars Sullivan as well, so maybe he might win it as well. But I think Velveteen Dream wins this match. Next up, we have the Triple Threat Tag Team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship and the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy. The Undisputed Era is going to be defending the belts against Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. And I think Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are going to win this match. I don't see Adam Cole holding on to two belts. Obviously, Bobby Fish is going to be out for a while because of his ACL tear. I think Authors of Pain are going to move up to the main roster to feud with the Bludgeon Brothers. That's like pretty much the consensus belief as far as AOP goes, so I don't think they're going to win it. And Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, like they're very reminiscent of like a lot of those teams that like, the two guys are arguing. The two guys don't like each other, but they end up winning the tag belts. I mean, obviously we saw that happen with Sheamus and Cesaro, The Bar, and a few other teams over the years. But I think those two will end up winning the tag team championships. I know it's kind of self-contradictory because Pete Dunne's also the UK champion as well, but I don't envision them having a long title reign, but I do think they're going to win the belts, although it wouldn't surprise me if Undisputed Era wins it, but I think Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne are going to win this match. Next up, we have the NXT Women's Championship match, Ember Moon defending against Shayna Baszler, and I think Shayna Baszler is going to win this match because similar reasons why I don't think that Johnny Gargano is going to win and why I don't think AOP is going to win their match either. I think Ember Moon's going to move up to the main roster after WrestleMania weekend, so I believe Baszler will win the championship and then end up feuding with Kairi Sane. And yeah, I'm not a big Shayna Baszler fan. She is kind of green, but she's getting there. I don't think she's terrible. I don't think she's as bad as everybody else says she is. I think she's getting better like every match that she has on TV. So it'll be really interesting seeing her as the champion. And obviously, I think, well, not obviously, but I think maybe one day they're trying to like build her up to be like a Ronda Rousey opponent. But we'll have to see. And last but not least, the singles match for the NXT Championship between Andrade, Cien Almas, and Aleister Black. And I think Aleister Black's going to win this match. I know some people think that Black might end up going to the main roster after Mania. I don't think he will. I think he's going to stay on NXT for a while, at least until like after SummerSlam. I think he'll hold the belt for a while before he moves up. And I think Almas will actually end up going to the main roster. I know some people think he might not be ready because he just really got a big push. And it's like, he's just now like starting to get out of that hole. Like for a while, Almas was like the jobber on NXT. Like the main like heel jobber. Well, he was a face for a while, but then he turned heel. But he was like the main jobber on NXT, and now he's just starting to get like a big name now that he has like Selena Vega with him now. But I think Almas is ready. I mean, you also got to take into account the fact that he was at the Royal Rumble, and it's like usually when an NXT guy's in the Rumble, he's gonna get moved up soon, if not right after the Rumble. So I think Almas is gonna move up to the main roster after Mania weekend. So those are my predictions. And like Aleister Black is like loved by everybody. Like, I'm a big Aleister Black fan, and I think he really deserves the belt. I think he's putting the work to do that, to be like the main guy on NXT, and I can see him having a pretty solid championship reign. But anyways, that's it, guys. That's it for this video. I'm going to do a WrestleMania predictions video. I'm actually going to record that right now, and I'll put it up Sunday morning. If you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. And let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know your predictions for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. And I'm out of here. Deuces.